allow me to explain why each of these 5 individuals have been called to trial today. For you each have been charged with the mistreatment and murder of thousands, perhaps millions, of Tainos Indians. When Christopher Columbus first came to the New World in 1492, there were between 1 million to 3 million Tainos Indians living in the Caribbean area. However, by 1550, there were no Tainos Indians left. They were all gone, they were all dead. But where? Why? Whose fault was it? Columbus. I would like to call you first to the stand. You are charged with the mistreatment and murder of thousands, perhaps millions, of Tainos Indians. You came to the new land to discover. However, when you came, from the very beginning of coming to the Indies, you kidnapped, you captured, and you mistreated the Tainos Indians. How do you defend that you kidnapped so many people?
I think Tainos and system of empire are guilty because they won't kill. Because Tainos won't kill me, and I defend myself. If I didn't defend myself, they will kill me. And the system of empire forced me for gold.
Okay, but Columbus, why do you think the Tainos Indians wanted to kill you?
Because I can take their gold, and they won't kill me.
However, the second time you came to the Tainos Indians island, you brought 1,500 armed soldiers with you. Do you not feel that this perhaps gave them a reason to want to kill you?
No, I didn't want to kill them.
Did you not carry 500 Tainos Indians to Spain as slaves?
Yes, I did.
How do you defend yourself?
I take them for gold, and I think I'm guilty also. Because if I didn't take them, they system of empire forced me, and Tainos could make it dangerous for me and my soldiers.
Okay. Columbus, you were the admiral of the ship, you were the viceroy, and you were the governor of the island. And yet you claim that all the guilt is not your own. Is that correct? The others were guilty also?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. You may have a seat. Columbus's men, I would like to call you. You are charged with the mistreatment and murder of thousands, perhaps millions of Tainos Indians. You realize that without you, the Tainos Indians never could have been captured. Even if Columbus said to do it, you were the ones who did it. You were the ones who went and cut off their hands. You were the ones who captured them and forced them into slavery. How do you defend your actions?
I think the King Kwan did that because I saw that when I came there, I saw that person in there.
Okay. So you're blaming Queen Isabella. Even though, did Queen Isabella ever actually capture a Tainos Indian?
Yes.
She did herself, or was it actually you who did it?
No, I think she did.
I think you were the one who actually captured them. You were the one who actually put them on the ship and hauled them on the ships. Why did you do that?
because you're a Columbus man.
You're a common man.
Columbus man, because
His men.
I must do that. I must do that.
Okay. So, do you believe that you are guilty?
I think yes.
Yes?
I think.
But not all guilty, because you blamed Columbus, Queen Isabella, and system of empire.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Thank you. You may have a seat. Tainos Indians, I would like to call you to the stand, for you are charged with the mistreatment and murder of thousands, perhaps millions of Tainos Indians, your own people. When Columbus first came to your lands, you saw that he was coming seeking after gold. You saw that he was coming with a military and taking your own people from other islands, and yet you did almost nothing. You just sat and you watched.
Because I don't want to kill them.
Because you don't want to kill them.
Yes.
However, what happened to you?
I know then I've been smart, and I think I'm innocent. Because then different outcome, time has been smart, and I didn't kill them.
Okay, so but do you think you were smart for what you did?
No, I think I've been smart, and I didn't kill them.
What do you think you should have done? What should you have done? So you think that what you did was the right thing?
Yes.
Even though all of your people are now dead? And so, do you accept guilt? Do you think that you are guilty at all?
Yes, I think I'm guilty because I killed the Tainos killed all the Spaniards, and my little cannibal killed the 39 men after behind. But I think I'm innocent too, because I think I'm innocent 50%. Because then after different outcome, the time has been smart.
Do you realize that because you didn't stand up to Columbus's men,
Yes.
that not only did the Tainos Indians, but also many other people, Native Americans from all across the continent, that they died and suffered because you did not stand up for yourselves?
Yes, and I think Congressman is guilty because he did the dirty things.
You think Columbus's men are guilty because they did the dirty things?
Yes.
Okay. So 50% guilt you're claiming, but you're also claiming Columbus's men
Yes,
are guilty.
Congressman is dirty.
Okay.
Congressman is guilty.
Okay. Thank you very much, Tainos. You may have a seat. Queen Isabella, I'd like to call you to the stand. You are charged with the mistreatment and murder of thousands, perhaps even millions of Tainos Indians. Queen Isabella, was Columbus working for you, and did you send him out to discover lands that were possibly already occupied by other people?
Columbus was working for me, but I sent him to go to take new land, but I didn't say to give me gold from him.
I understood actually, though, that the reason you didn't speak up, the reason that you let him continue doing that is because you wanted the gold.
I think Columbus man is guilty for it, and Columbus too, because they were like a system and taking slaves here, and I know it now.
Okay, however, when Columbus first wrote a letter to you, he said that he thought the Tainos would be perfect slaves, and then when he brought a ship full of Tainos to Spain, you didn't punish him. You accepted it.
Yes, I know this, but I I didn't say to him to bring slaves. I accepted Tainos to keep them in my house. Yes, and that Columbus said that I made him to go here and take gold, and it was wrong. I didn't say that. I'm guilty, but not so many. Maybe 25 of guilty.
25% perhaps. Okay, well, who do you then believe is the most guilty? Who do you believe is to blame?
Columbus.
You believe Columbus is to blame for what happened?
Yes, and he's doing guilty things, bad things.
Okay, thank you. Well, Queen Isabella, as the boss, as the one who paid Columbus's bills, as the one who did not punish him for his crimes, I believe you are in a very challenging place. Thank you very much.
And can I say one thing too?
You have one last statement.
Yes. Columbus's man said that I killed Tainos. But it's impossible. I'm a girl and I can't kill anyone. And I'm not strong to kill people. Not a person.
Okay. Okay, thank you. You may have a seat. The system of empire. You are charged with the murder and mistreatment of thousands, perhaps millions of Tainos Indians. I would like to call you to the stand. The system of empire, would you first like to explain what this means to the jury here? What is the system of empire? Please look and explain.
I have a good system, and I'm made little bit king of them. I'm very happy with because I'm system of empire because I help the people.
Help the people. Okay. System of empire. How you operate according to the way Europeans worked at that time is that they gain prosperity, they gain security based upon owning land, based upon their personal riches. This is a system of land ownership and personal riches that you taught to these people. And it was because they sought more land and because they wanted more riches that they went out looking for new lands. And eventually they ended up murdering the Tainos Indians. How do you defend this?
I know that I'm not most guilty. I think Columbus and Columbus's men are guilty because they love gold. And a little bit I'm guilty because I have good bad things too, not much. And I'm meaning that I don't like Columbus and Columbus's men. They love gold very, very much.
Okay, so system of empire, do you claim that had there been different men or a different explorer, that they wouldn't have done the same thing? Did they not do this only because of what you taught them of seeking out more riches and more land? Would a different person have done a different thing, or is it only because of what you taught them?
I think they always do the same thing.
So wouldn't that put the blame on you? Wouldn't that mean you're guilty?
Yes.
If any explorer would have done the same thing?
They want to say me, I'm guilty. I think I'm...
Even though any other explorer or any other people would have done the same thing. Any other king or queen would have asked the same thing of their people. You still think you're not guilty, even though they're following your system.
I'm guilty too, maybe 10 or 15% guilty. I think I'm helping the Tainos to my population. That's why I think I'm innocent.
How do you think you are helping the Tainos?
For example, I choose their living. I took them, but place to good place.
You mean from their homes
Yes.
to Spain, to Europe? Okay. Thank you very much. You may have a seat. Okay, now I would like to give you each a chance to ask one question of someone else. Okay, we will start with Columbus and we'll move down the line. Columbus, do you have a question that you would like to ask of one of these four? Okay, please ask.
I would ask the system of empire. Why are you saying I'm guilty?
Because you are working to go. Just to go.
But you are also not
What?
force me.
Me?
Yes.
Never.
Okay, good question. That was a very good question. Thank you very much, Columbus. Columbus's men, do you have a question? You pass. Okay, thank you. Tainos, do you have a question for anyone? Okay, please ask.
I have a question to Columbus.
Okay, we need to...
I have a
Okay,
question to Columbus. You said I'm not innocent. Please prove it. No, I say I'm guilty also because I prove it. Yes, because I mustn't kill them, Tainos. But I want gold for the system of empire and I killed them.
okay. Thank you very much.
My question is
Queen
for
Isabella.
Columbus's man. You said that I killed Tainos, yes? How can you say that? You prove it.
Because I saw you in the...
But I can't do it. There are lots of Tainos and I'm just one person.
I saw
But you
you.
can do it. You have got a lot of persons.
I saw you. Maybe your people did that.
No, you haven't got any proof to do. Reasons are not true.
Smile.
It's your idea. You can't make me guilty.
Okay. Thank you, Queen Isabella. System of Empire, do you have a question?
Yes, I have got a question for Columbus. Why are you working for Rico?
Why?
Because I want to live. If I didn't work for money or gold, I was died.
Why?
Because of them is money.
Good question and good answer. Thank you very much.